Hello, hello. It's Amberly Carter, Internet Entrepreneur here. I wanted to come in and talk to you a little bit about how I am marketing my e-commerce site. It's very important that when you have a online business, you do some social media. There's some things that you want to know about how to measure the traffic that's coming into your site. And so setting up Google Analytics is a huge part of being conscious and aware of where your buyers are coming from, who's visiting your site, and how long they stayed on a page will let you know how much they're interested in a very specific product or where they're going to find more information about the support and things that they need from you. This Google Analytics will answer a lot of questions that you may have about your target market. And for those of you who are Wakanapreneurs, we know that our CEO, Melissa Boston, does a lot of conversations and talks about the products that sell in our Wakana business. And so this will help you to know and understand your specific target market. It lets you know what products they like most on your website. So let's dive into it. You're going to first go to analytics.google.com and type that in your browser up here and press enter. Once you land on this page, you'll be welcomed. Welcome to the Google Analytics. You can hit start measuring. Right away, they'll ask you to fill out some information to set up your account. You can leave the settings as they are and click next. We are looking at the Wakana website. I want to measure who's coming in and how much traffic I am sending from social media to my website. Click next. What's my website name? Obviously Wakana. And my specific company replicated site is faithfitbeauty.wakana.com. You can also fill out the industry, which for me, I like to say is healthcare, but because of the nature of what we're selling, I think it's best if I go with beauty and fitness because I don't want Google to penalize my site for selling something that they don't understand. So beauty and fitness is where we're going to put it. All right. Next, we're going to click on create. It's going to ask you about your terms and agreements. You can read through that and then sign if you see fit, and then click I accept. It'll tell you it's successful and send you to the next page, which talks about your email communications. You can leave that unchecked or checked. It's all your preference. Click save. And right away, you are brought to the page that tells you what your tracking ID is. And your tracking ID is what you want to use and insert into your Wakana website. So go ahead and click no thanks on the mobile app. You don't need that right now. And we definitely got it. We don't need the tour or anything at this moment. You can go back and do that on your own. Search for your reports, ask questions about your data, and get help. You know how to search for things. You can put that in the search bar if you need some help. So the tracking ID, you want to copy this tracking ID, this UA dash number, okay? And yours will be unique to you. So you copy that tracking ID number, and then you're going to want to go to your Wakana site. You're going to go into your back office, and underneath my website, you're going to click Site Traffic. When you hit Site Traffic, it's going to take you to a page where you can enter your Google Analytics Facebook tracking code. And this is where you want to put that UA dash number. I already have one in here from setting up my site a few days ago. Mind you, I've only launched my business about a good month and a half ago. So I'm just now getting to setting up my site traffic in my Google Analytics because I'm now starting to ask people to visit my site and posting on social media, and I want to measure where and what and who is coming to the site. So this will do that for me. So once you put that in there, you can go ahead and click save. Okay, So you want to come back over to your Google Analytics, and it won't populate anything the first day, obviously, because it's still collecting data. And once you start having traffic on a regular, it will start to generate real time. Okay, you can check out the real time results on the page, right? And there's an overview for that as well. The great thing about Google Analytics is that you can see right away, right now, there's one active person on my website, which is probably me, right? And I am visiting from a desktop. The referral, it won't know where the referral is from because I simply typed in the name of my website. But if someone's coming from LinkedIn, which I get a lot of traffic from, it'll list it here. If someone's coming from Facebook, it'll track it and send it here as well. So all of your social media should be directed back to your company replicated site. And when it is, it will generate in your Google Analytics. You can learn a lot about your audience and specifically what pages they found to be most interesting and where they're landing and spending the most time. There's some other things you can learn about here, so you really just kind of need to spend some time exploring and just playing around with it. You can't break it. Just go in, click on the buttons, see where it takes you. That's what I did to learn and understand Google Analytics. I didn't take a course or anything, I'm self taught. And so just go in, check and see where things are. And this is how you understand your Wakana site. If you go in and you just start checking things and seeing where things are, you'll learn a lot about what our website has to offer. The last thing I want to show you, here are your stats. If you click on overview and you see all users, and this is my results over the last 7 days, you can see how many people visited my site. You see how many sessions that were loaded, and which means how many people came to the website and how many times they loaded it. You see who your new visitors are versus your returning visitors. They give you stats on your returning visitors as well. This is the amount of page views you've had in total. And if you want to know how long they stayed in on a session on your website, here it is. Your bounce rate is how they click out of your site. You can know what language they speak. You can know what countries and cities they're from. You can understand the browsing system that they're using. So did they come to your site by using Safari or Chrome or some other browser? And then you can also find out if they're using what type of cell phone they're using. Are they using an iPhone or an Android? All of this information is available to you, which helps you to understand who your target market is better. When we talk about your target market and the type of business that we have to narrow down what it is that our target market really wants from us. And so Google Analytics will tell you a lot of information about who your customers are, who your visitors are, what type of information they're looking for, and we can be of a better resource to our clients and our customers and our team when we know more about our business. So if you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share this with your team and with others who may be interested in launching their own CBD dispensary online. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how knowing your target market is going to help your business specifically. So I'd like for you to answer in the comments below. What information could Google Analytics give you that would make a difference in your business? That's all for now. See you soon.